We turn meantime right now to this clock ticking down for thousands of immigrants from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela after they were granted humanitarian parole. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security is ending the protections under this program, and it's directing recipients to leave the country in just a few weeks.
WCNC Charlotte's Jessie Pierre is in Uptown. She spoke with a humanitarian parolee about what's at stake.
We first spoke to this parole recipient just over a month ago, and back then he was already on the edge of his seat because the program was suspended. And now he's facing a deadline, and the country he once saw as a land of opportunity and refuge is telling him to pack up and go. I spoke to an immigration attorney who says all hope is not lost. For Robert, this notice by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security isn't just paperwork. It's an eviction from the life he built.
It's very uncomfortable, that situation that people are in.
The agency is terminating parole for recipients like Robert, who spoke with us over the phone.
The way human perspective, it's very cruel to a certain extent.
Robert arrived legally under the Biden administration's humanitarian parole program, got work authorization, and built a life here in Mecklenburg County. He was initially protected through December of 2025. Now that date is being erased. Humanitarian parolees from Cuba, Nicaragua, Venezuela, and Haiti, where he is from, who received this letter must leave the U.S. by April 24th. If not, they risk deportation. Immigration attorney David Concha says many of his clients are devastated.
Put yourself in that position and to say all of a sudden, you came in believing, okay, I can start, making connections, growing, establishing roots, and all of a sudden now I'm uprooted. So it's not that easy.
He says there may still be legal options.
Does this person have employment at such a level that maybe they qualify for something called an H-1B visa? Other outstanding family petitions that may have been filed on their behalf. Are they from a country where there's turmoil and maybe they could pursue asylum? So these are things that we might want to consider before we just up and self-deport.
Robert, like many others, are weighing their options, but he may still be forced to go back to Haiti, a country currently under turmoil with civil unrest and gang violence. The reason he was approved in the humanitarian parole program in the first place.
Knowing that the situation in Haiti is pretty much worse than the way it was a year or 2 years before, so it's really bad faith, I feel like. There's no other way to put it.
Immigration experts say the best move now is to seek legal advice before time runs out. Jessie Pierre, WCNC Charlotte.